And welcome to today's Pick a Card general reading. So today's reading is a classic for me personally. When I first started watching tarot readings, I was more called and interested in these readings because I took tarot as like a form of entertainment, and at that time it was something for me to just, I don't know, forget about my cares, I guess. So today we're doing a what would they say if they called you drunk? Excuse me, oh my god, how dare I? What would they say if they called you drunk video? So it's going to be super interesting, I think. We've got 4 groups today. Also, before I technically begin, I'm sorry, my Gemini rising is coming through with all these side notes, but I just want to give tribute to Duchess Divinity, who I think she was the first person I saw film this reading, maybe Queen Sandra XO as well. Those 2 channels, they have a beautiful way of just telling you the truth, like unfiltered, not overly glorified with big language, like it's just straight out the honest truth. And both of them have done readings similar to this before. I think Duchess was the first person who I personally, I don't watch every tarot reader in the world, but she was the first person I saw who did this reading. So I just wanted to talk about those 2 ladies, Duchess Divinity and Queen Sandra XO. So today we are going to be asking Spirit, what would this person say to you if they drunk called you? I have pulled a card for each of the groups, so this is technically a pick a card, pick a crystal general reading. If it's hard, I know that some people hate it when it's just cards. They get really frustrated and they don't know how to pick the group, so I have assigned crystals as well. So group 1, your crystal is the Snowflake Obsidian crystal, and I feel highly intuitive at the moment, so it's going to be really interesting to see what comes through. But all of these crystals were picked after the cards, so for whatever reason the crystals are super applicable to each of the groups today. We have the Amethyst Sphere. That was such a mouthful. Amethyst Sphere, going towards Group 2's reading over here. Group 3, you have the Amazonite crystal. And Group 4, you guys have the Agate crystal. It might be some form of agate, but we're just going with agate for now, because when I started reading comments on the last video, people just said that's definitely an agate, but I wasn't told what type, so we're just going with agate. So those are the 4 groups. The timestamps are down below, as well as bonus songs. When you know which of these 4 groups you're feeling most called to, scroll down to your timestamps, click on them, and join me in your reading. Hi Group 1, I just took another sip of my drink. Now, I didn't say this in the intro, and I don't know if I'll mention it in the other groups, but I feel like I have to be transparent. I'm a very honest person. I am drinking a little bit, following Duchess Divinity's tradition. She usually does these readings drunk. I don't feel like getting drunk, but I am having a few drinks just to keep it interesting and hopefully entertaining. But aside from that, I just felt like doing it tonight. So, Group 1, you have the Snowflake Obsidian. If you chose this crystal, this is going to be your reading. We are going to be asking Spirit, what would this person say to you if they called you drunk? Now, you have a very interesting energy. Let's have a look at your card. I'm afraid. That's right. You know what I actually heard was I'm sorry. And what's interesting, Group 1, again, I don't know if I'll share this story with the other groups, but I feel like I need to with you. When I was shuffling this deck by Encoding Shamanic Peacemaker, there was a card from my own deck in that deck, and it was this card, I'm sorry. So I don't know what's going on with your person, but as soon as I tapped into the energy again, there was a feeling of like shrinking violet, like someone who is a little bit, I want to say regretful, to say the least. We'll tap into the energy more and keep going, but I do think that all the crystals were purposefully assigned to each of the groups today, especially. And Snowflake Obsidian is a form of protection, so goodness me, what does that mean for you? I feel like your person feels like you have a boundary with them now. This person feels like it's hard to get close to you. I'm getting that it's really cold. They feel like they might be out in the cold, Group 1. I have the aircon on here, but I'm really warm, and yet I keep getting this message that this person feels like they're out in the cold. So Group 1, please, Spirit. What would this person want to say to Group 1 if they drunk called them? What would this person say if they drunk called... Excuse me? Holy heck. What would this person say to group 1 if they drunk called them? Balance. We have justice coming out. What would this person say to group 1 if they drunk called them? We have the Wheel of Fortune and Destiny. That was actually reversed, but I don't want to take it reversed. What would this person say? Choose wisely. 7 of Cups. Ooh, we're getting a little bit squished. Let's move that back. And we have the Victory card. 6 of Wands. You know what's really bizarre? Intuition. High Priestess. Oof, I just got shivers. This person, group 1, they feel like they're responsible for restoring balance to your connection. They feel like this connection with you was dealt a... Stop, that's crazy. A bad hand of cards, apparently. Like, goodness, can we stop the puns, please? But they do feel like in the past, there was a series of, like, unfortunate events, or something just didn't go the way that both of you were planning, group 1. And this person feels single-handedly responsible for restoring balance. So it's almost like they feel fairly responsible for creating a bit of chaos in your connection. This person feels like they're confused as a product of leaving you confused. Like they're very much aware of how they could have left you confused. And because of that, they don't really know what to do now, but they do know that they want success with you. Despite the fact that they don't know how you feel about them, I'm getting that this person wants success. This person would tell you that they didn't treat you well in the past and that they want to know what's on your mind. This person is very concerned about how you perceive them, and they kind of feel like they have information that may either help this connection or it may create more doubts in your mind about them. Group 1, what would this person say to group 1 if they drunk called them? This person would ask to be more involved in your life. They would tell you that they want to spend more time with you in the very least with the 2 of Cups here. This person wants to see you so badly. This person would tell you that you actually mean a lot to them, even though they never showed you that. This person would tell you that they're willing to put in effort to invest in this connection, but they also want to acknowledge that it's taken them a long time to get to this point. This person would tell you that they're wanting to move things in this connection, to say the least. We have the Knight of Swords at the back, but they would also tell you that they've been working on their sense of worth in themselves. They feel like a connection with you could work. They see themselves highly now in terms of they're almost referencing that in the past they didn't have a lot of self-esteem or that they didn't have a lot of self-respect. This person would tell you that they have big plans for their future and that they want to be abundant, and a part of these plans of abundance is having you in their life. They would honestly flip the conversation back to you a lot, group 1, because this person wants to know what you think of them. This person is concerned that you don't want to work with them on this. This person is concerned that you've heard things about them that could slander their image. This person is concerned that you don't want to invest in this anymore. They're also really concerned about not having enough for this connection in terms of material qualities. This person always thinks about being a provider is what it feels. They determine their ability to care for their loved ones based upon how much they can give them. And they're very concerned that they don't have enough to give you and to give to this connection, but they are willing to put in more effort. They have big plans apparently, and they want you to be a part of those plans. This person would tell you that they're very, very attracted to you, and there's a sense of wanting to escape with you, because this card came out and it escaped back into the deck. So I don't know what happened there, but they want to almost escape with you. This person kind of wants to run away with you somewhere. They want to leave things behind is what I'm getting, and they feel like the 2 of you could do that together. What would this person say to group 1 if they drunk called them, please? This person would really tell you that they've been so stuck on you for such a long time with the Hanged Man, and that they're hoping to change your mind. This person thinks that they have information that could help this connection, and they really want to share it with you. You are very attractive to them, group 1. This person thinks you are so, so attractive. You're literally a wish come true. This person wants to make you happy. They would ask you to give them a chance to do so. This person wouldn't hold back on the phone. They would tell you that they have been so attracted to you for a long time, either for a long time or ever since they met you. It could be both, but it's going to resonate differently for each of you. Either ever since they met you because they haven't known you for a long time, or they would tell you, I've been attracted to you for a long time, because they can't remember when they first met you. They've known you for that long. I just kind of get this energy of like you put them off balance, group one. You make this person feel nervous, especially when you first met, and they want to get closer to you. Like there's things between you right now. They feel like they were distracted in the past as well. They were distracted by other things that they thought was going to bring them happiness, but they feel like you're more important, and they feel like they know what is more important. In terms of money doesn't buy you happiness. Like this person has had a shift in their attitude, but this is hitting me again. I'm afraid. So I want to clarify that, but I don't want to do it with this deck. Yeah, they're afraid of something. They're afraid of some sort of challenge. This person wants to run away with you. Why do they want to run away with you? Actually, you know what? Let's keep it interesting. Let's use this beautiful deck. What is group one's person afraid of? What is group one's person afraid of? Holding off. So there may have been delays in your connection because of this person's behavior or actions or lack thereof. This person is holding off because they're afraid of, well, what are they afraid of? Why are they holding off? They're acknowledging delays in your connection. When the stars align, passion. This is bizarre. They feel like the universe has to orchestrate this union because it's out of their hands. This person feels like they have no control over bringing the two of you together, but they dream of the day. They think about it so much, group one. With passion here, this person can't stop thinking about you sexually. Like, it's literally just running through their mind all day, every day, circles. I'm kind of getting that this person is afraid of making you wait too long. Well, they're afraid that you don't want to invest in them. They're afraid of what you think of them right now. It's a very similar narrative that often comes up. I want something else. Let us get some more messages. What would this person want to talk to group one about, please, Spirit? If they drunk called group one, what would this person talk about? If they drunk called group one, what would this person talk about? Yeah, a new start with you, more than anything. Because it's almost like they either never initiated that or they messed up the first one. They want to start fresh in general. They want to give more rather than take. They need to prove themselves to you, for many of you. That's what they feel they need to do anyway. What would group one's person talk to group one about if they drunk called them? What would they want to say? Don't let the past hold you back. They want to bring up the past. They want to talk about the past, but they also want to say that the past isn't a true reflection of their feelings and their intentions towards this connection. So for some of you, this person wants a do-over, or they just want a start because they didn't initiate something sooner and it's actually just really irritating them. They would tell you that they've been stuck in this void for a long time now, and they're very, very concerned about what they don't know. They feel like they don't know what you want and what you want to invest in. They feel like you may be seeing other people for some of you. There may be like another relationship with the King of Pentacles. There could be a partner in your life or something like that. This person would say that they're afraid that you don't want to invest in this connection. Let us get some tissue box messages. Group one, please, Spirit. What would this person want to say to group one? What would group one's person say if they drunk called them? Okay, so for the initials for you, group one, they could be a person's initials, but there's apparently messages with each of the letters that we pull. So I'm going to show you the initials, but I'll also be sharing the individual messages and telling you what I think they would like to say with those messages. All right, so the first letter we have for you is the letter L. They want to disclose something about love and loss here, like something about losing you, group one, and also loving you. So maybe they lost you before they realized that they actually loved you. Something like that is coming to mind. We also have the letter E, so I'm hearing everything. Everything is different now. Everything matters now. Maybe this person had a bit of tunnel vision and they didn't realize what truly mattered until it was almost taken away. Like, I'm getting that, this is crazy, but for some of you, pre-COVID, this person had success that they didn't realize they actually wanted until COVID took it away and showed them that there are other things worth focusing on. That's just a very specific message coming through. But everything, apparently, everything matters now. Whereas in the past, maybe it didn't. Maybe they were focused on other things. I'm seeing K here. You know what came to my mind? Killing Me Softly by the Fugees. Killing Me Softly with his song. Telling my whole life with his words. Killing me softly with his song. Oh my Lord, this person feels like, for some of you, they may have, someone in this connection may have written a song about this connection, but I'm kind of just getting the lyrics in that song could be very special to some of you. Now I'm seeing a T, and I'm getting Turn Back Time by Cher. So, Cher or Cher? Cher? It's Cher. Turn Back Time. If I could find a way, I'd take back all the words that hurt you and you'd stay. Oh my days. We have J here for justice again. This person wants balance in your connection. They want the scales to be tipped in everybody's favor. That's the thing about justice. Yes, it's karmic justice, but it's also like the fairest outcome for all. Like, that is the goal of justice, is not to hurt people. It's to bring the fairest outcome for all, because the more fairness we bring, the more fairness we create. Creating a sense of harmful karmic justice creates more harmful karmic justice. So I kind of feel like there is a fairness here that needs to be restored. I'm also seeing the letter S. So S could be significant. I heard same, and I also heard Sam. So I feel like for some of you, you need to know that this person still feels the same way about you. Maybe it's been a little while, group one, I'm not too sure. Maybe you haven't had many conversations with this person lately, or you haven't had a heart-to-heart conversation with this person lately, but I definitely feel like the two of you aren't on the same page in terms of your headspace, and yet the feelings are the same. Like, one of you is, and maybe you both flip as well. One person is doubting, the other person is convinced. This person then doubts, that person becomes convinced. It's like, especially when you aren't communicating verbally, you don't know, but I feel like when you're together, your energy doesn't lie. There's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of, like, it's not spoken, but it's felt, and it's mutual. I'm seeing the letter W, which indicates to me a win. This person wants to be successful. I'm seeing the letter H, so I'm seeing house. I feel like the goal here is to work towards something more stable, something more comfortable, even if it's more private. Like, it doesn't have to be publicized, is what I'm getting. Like, that's not the goal. The goal of this isn't to be Facebook official. It's to have stability and connection and comfort and actually privacy. Like, I do feel like this person wants to escape with you. Like, they want that privacy. I'm also being shown the letter Z, so I heard Xander and Zulu, apparently. I don't know, maybe this person has a job where they use the phonetic alphabet, but I just kind of feel like with the Z there, I'm hearing zealous. So maybe someone here was keener than the other person in the beginning, and it was a little bit off-putting because this other person didn't really know what they wanted, or even if they wanted a relationship, or maybe the circumstances were confusing. What I'm seeing now, though, group one, is that with the word happiness here, that is the main goal for your person. They want happiness. This person would tell you on the phone that they just want what is going to make you happy and them happy, and they think they could make you very happy. It would make them happy to make you happy. With air here, this person thinks about you so much. They wouldn't be able to stop talking to you. Like, I don't know when this phone call would end, group one, because they would be asking you all these questions, and they'd be like wanting really elaborate answers so they could better understand your mind and how you're thinking and feeling. And then they would just have all these other questions. Like, there's so many things that they want to talk to you about. We have maybe here. So this person would tell you that they hesitated because they were confused, and they couldn't really figure out how you felt, but they can understand why you're confused because of how their actions or behavior hasn't been overt and obvious and direct. And there's an element here of holding off that has been confusing them even more. We have choices coming up. This person would tell you that they need to make a choice, and they would ask you to make a decision over the phone with them too. Excuse me, my throat's getting dry. They would tell you that they want you to make a decision as to like what you want and whether you'd even consider starting something here. This person would start off, I have a feeling like the conversation would get pushy at times with them. Like they want you to talk, but they also have an agenda here. And they want to come together. Like they want to be in a relationship with you. So their agenda would be to, like I'm getting, I don't know, is this person really convincing when they talk? Do they just know what to say? I feel like they know what to say because they know how to keep you on the phone, for starters, is what they're indicating. And they also know how to talk to you in a way where it's almost like you melt. And you do this to them as well. Anyway, let's go through some signs. Hey, we have Sagittarius here. This person would tell you that they've been wanting to do something for so long right now, but they kept holding off. They kept feeling like it just, I'm almost getting like they get stuck in their head. But really all the Swords cards are for you. They keep feeling like they need to do what's fair for whatever reason. We have Capricorn coming out as well. So they kind of feel like things are so structured and they're limited by something. Something is holding them back. It could be work, okay? It could be money problems. It could be the situation they're having to wait. But something is causing structure here where they wish they could just break out of it and be free. Other signs is Aquarius, so they do want to create a new beginning with you. I feel like this person would tell you that they're very attracted to your personality. They've never met someone like you. You come across as very unique. Group 1, you trigger really like strong feelings within them that they haven't experienced before as well. And with a Gemini here, this person would say that they really notice that every time they see you, you seem to have changed in some way. Like there's a part of you that's different. They would tell you that they like talking to you as well. And I do think that this person would try to keep you on the phone for as long as possible. Like that is their goal. They don't want you to get off the phone. And we also have Libra. So we have all 3 air signs coming out, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And I do feel with Libra here, there's more of that balance energy. They want something that is going to be fair, but in their favor. With the 7th house and Libra, they want a partnership with you. They want something long-term, and they're going to treat this relationship like a contract. Like, I'm getting that they want to be faithful, and they want you to be the same, but they're very unsure of how you see them as well. With the 4th house here, that's that reference to home again, that feeling of security and wanting privacy. Like, they almost want to steal you away from people. We also have the 11th house, more Aquarius energy, so I kind of get that uniqueness. They love how different you are. They want to create something unique with you. They're thinking about the future with you as well, and they would tell you that they've been thinking about surprising you. With the throat chakra here, they would tell you that they've wanted to talk to you for so long, and they wish that the two of you had just spoken to each other from the beginning, because all of a sudden it makes a lot more sense. Like, this person gets all of the craziness that they're unsure of starts to clear up once they talk to you, basically. It all makes sense when they're near you and when they get to talk to you. So let's get some channeled messages. What would Group 1's person want to say to them if they drunk called them? 1 Pentacle. They would tell you that they want a new beginning with you, and they're serious this time. This person would tell you I have a serious offer to give you. So listen. Oh, this person. And then they'd be like, what do you want? And they'd listen to you, and then they'd be like, okay, well, this is what I want to give you. How does that sound? They're using all their charms. They would call you and they would just like love the way that you laugh. They would love that they could hear you smiling through the phone. Has anyone ever said that to you guys? You know, when someone smiles, you don't see them, but you can hear it in their voice. That's what they would say to you. We have the number 10, you are my everything. This person would tell you that they've had their eye on you for a very long time, and this new offer is intended to be long term. That's what they would tell you, like, now's the time, let's do it. I've been holding off for so long, and I've been too afraid to do this when I was sober, so let's do it. I'm calling you now when I'm drunk, even though I can't even look at you right now. I hope you can take my words for gospel. I mean what I say. Group 1, please, Spirit. What would this person say to them if they drunk called Group 1? They would tell you you're so beautiful. I feel like this person would dedicate a whole 20 minutes to how they feel about you physically. 11. Oh my God. this person's energy. Sorry, I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the 20 minutes. They're referencing like length of time in bed, and I'm apparently they're saying it's closer to 35, but thanks. Anyway, the number 11, this love scares me. 35, why 35? This love scares me. Reverse, this person would tell you they're not afraid anymore. They knew from the beginning and they don't want to lose you to somebody else, so they're coming through to offer you something serious before somebody else does, before somebody else steals you from them. They would tell you that they're actually, you know, this person would come with receipts. They would tell you they've been watching your social media and they'd be asking about people you may have on your feed. That's not going to apply to all of you. Some of you aren't on social media. But for those of you who are, there's people who like your photos that they would ask you about. They'd say that they're afraid of losing you. They're afraid you're seeing other people. Yeah, they would say that for them, there is nobody else. It's just you. Group 1, please, Spirit. What would this person say if they drunk called them? They would say it's hard to tell sometimes what you truly want. They would tell you they want a rebirth, and then they'd be like, well, what do you want? Like, do you even care? Is this even what you want? Are you even pining for me in the way that I pine for you? I'm obsessed with your body. Listen, we already know that. They're going to spend a whole 35 minutes talking about how they love you physically. Think before you act. This person would be like, what are your plans for the future? Tell me. This is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to prove myself to you. They've heard something about you, and it's really getting under their skin. They want to rush in because they've taken too long. What have they heard? Excuse me, I'm a nosy person tonight. What has Group 1's person heard? What is this gossip only hurts more business, please, Spirit? What is Group 1's... Oh, okay. What has Group 1's person heard? There's a better deck. They heard something that made them want to rush in and call you. They were like, this can't be true. Surely not. This person was stuck in their head over this. It really flipped the switch. It made them think that all of this was for nothing. They're very concerned. It actually broke their heart for some of them. They're out here thinking that they have something substantial to offer you, and now they feel this responsibility to come through ASAP and do it. Otherwise, the reconciliation is off the cards. This person heard something about you that made them want to rush in. Otherwise, balance cannot be restored. Justice 3 times. Oh my lord, something's happened here, and it's made them change their energy. They've had to brutally climb out of the rubble that was their destroyed tower of illusions in order to take the responsibility of reconciliation back on their shoulders. This person feels solely responsible for reconciling here and offering something substantial. Otherwise, they're the ones that are going to lose. We have no one can blame me for my wicked heart. It was in the cards that I would be burning for you. Beautiful wreck. This person feels like the stars are aligned for the two of you to be together, and that they have to make this work, or they're going to be burning for you for the rest of their lives. Group 1, please, Spirit. What would that person say to them? Another dream you're putting down after all this time. Turns out all you found is one more love song out to break your heart. One More Love Song by Mac DeMarco. This person would tell you that they may have even cried over you, Group 1. This person feels like they've half lost you already. Group 1, please, Spirit. What would this person say to them? They would say, baby, I'll go out of my way for you. Maybe you should do the same out of respect. This person would actually tell you that they let you down. I don't know how, Group 1, but this person let you down. Boy, if you touch her again, I'll tell your wife and your kids about that time. This person thinks you're associating yourself with people who aren't good characters. This person feels protective over you, and they feel like they know something about the people that you hang around, and they want to protect you from those people. I love you, baby, and if it's quite all right, I need you, baby, to warm these lonely nights. We all know that song. It's TikTok famous. ILY, Surf Mesa, Emily. What else would Group 1's person want to say to them, please, Spirit? What else would Group 1's person want to say to them? If they drunk called, what would they say? And then I got to call it and go over to Group 2. Can we fall in love like we did before? Can I show you how much I adore you, baby? Second Chance by Lila IK. So Group 1, that's what I'm seeing for you. If your person drunk called you, they would tell you that they want a second chance or a first chance. They would do it right this time. This person would tell you that they're confused, and they know that you're confused too, and they're calling to set things straight. They want victory and success with you. They want a new beginning. They want to prove to you that they can do it this time. They don't want the past to hold this connection back. They feel like the two of you are fated, and they really, really hope that you want to invest in this connection as well. They would tell you that they've been attracted to you for quite some time, or at least ever since they met you, for most of you. This person wants to come through with a serious beginning, and if they were intoxicated, they would spend 35 minutes talking about your body. So group 1, that's what I see for you. Your bottom deck energy is, see you everywhere. I can't shut my eyes. I still see you there. Don't you get too close to me. I can't fall too fast. That just don't sit right, by Winston Surfshirt. This person is like, you are my biggest weakness and my biggest passion in life. That's what they would tell you, group 1. I hope this was entertaining for you. I hope this was fun. If you would like to purchase your own tissue box messages, be sure to check out my website. I also have a link to purchasing my deck if you want your own oracle deck. Otherwise, thank you so much for your support, for just being here, for tuning in, for listening, and I shall see you in another video. Bye! Hi group 2, and welcome. If you chose the Amethyst Sphere, then this is going to be your reading. So group 2, today we're asking Spirit. It's pretty fun actually. I don't know why I'm treating this like a serious reading. It's supposed to be a fun entertainment reading. What would your person say to you if they drunk called you? If this person had a few bevies, as we like to say. Does anybody call it bevies in Australia? I don't know, actually. Maybe people don't. But if this person had a few drinks and then called you, what would they say? So I do have cards for you that I would like to show you. You guys are the only group that got 2 cards. Oh my lord. Excuse me. Holy heck. Look at the cards you guys got. Pretending and divorce. Oh my lord. I feel like we need to clarify those cards immediately. Immediately. What deck do I want to use? Can we get this one, please? No, we can't, because we have to get clear messages. And this deck has the appropriate amount of cards to give us clear messages. Alright, so group 2, pretending and divorce. This person would tell you that they're separating themselves from something, first of all. This person is getting themselves out of a legal binding contract, a situation that they felt bound to, morally perhaps, ethically maybe, but legally for some of you. This person could have been married, but they morally felt obliged to be in this situation. They were pretending about something. Let us figure this out. Group 2. What would they say to group 2 if they drunk called group 2? They would ask you for your patience. Oh my lord, I hate that message. I'm not gonna lie, like geez, patience is like the most frustrating message to get in a tarot card reading. Group 2, what would this person say if they drunk called group 2, please? Intuition, High Priestess. You guys got 2 major arcana, Temperance and the High Priestess. They would try to tell you that they're working on themselves. This person will call you and say that they've been trying to fix this situation. They've been trying to trust. They've been trying to do the right thing, and they've been trying to trust their energy. They don't know. For some of you, this person is following their intuition, but they don't call it that. They're too logical. With the fulfillment of wishes card coming out for you, the 9 of Cups over here, I kind of feel group 2, like this person needs to call you to express their feelings, because with their heart chakra blocked, I think that this is the kind of person that would call you and just vent to you. Like, you are a bit of a shoulder to cry on for this person. They would call you and they would put you in this predicament where they would just complain to you about how difficult their life is and how much they want success and happiness, and how their heart just isn't in this situation anymore, and how it's really difficult for them to keep doing this. They feel like they've been in this cycle, stuck for so long. They just want to get out, and they feel like they haven't had a win in such a long time. This person will call you and tell you that they're trying to see the truth in this situation. They're trying to follow their gut. They're trying to follow their intuition, if that's what they would like to call it. But honestly, this person uses you as a bit of a crutch as well, group 2, and maybe they do call you intoxicated. This could be a friend for some of you, and just complain to you about their relationship and everything that's wrong with their life. But I feel like, I'm going to get more cards, but I feel like they would use this call with you to just vent and to like word vomit, let it all out and tell you everything that they've been feeling. This person might even wake up the next day and pretend like they were just intoxicated and they didn't mean it. Or they would try to downplay some of the serious things they were talking about. But I think everything that they would tell you when they were drunk would be 100% true. No word of a lie. It's just that they don't have the balls to say it when they're sober. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Let us get some... Where do I dare move to next? Let's get some of these cards for you. Group 2. What would this person say to group 2 if they drunk called them? What would this person say if they drunk called group 2? Oh my God, you know what I heard? They would be like, you are so fine. I don't understand how you keep achieving your goals. You look amazing and I have been watching you. You are doing so well. I wish I could tell you this and show you this in person. This is partially sexual, but for some of you, this is a friend. For those of you who know this is a romantic interest, they would try to turn it into phone sex. But for those of you where this is a friend, this person would just be like, I wish I was there for you more, and I wish I was there to celebrate with you more. I wish I could be a part of your success. I really want to come there. I should go there tonight. This person would, over the phone, oh my God, I think I just spat on that card. I need to calm down. This person would tell you that they are making plans to come to you right now. I don't think they would, but that's what they'd put urgency on it. They would tell you that they're so inspired by your success and they see you out here achieving and they're so happy for you. This person would tell you that they have been trying to heal themselves. They have been trying to get through the situation, but they would also tell you that if they've been holding back lately, it's low-key been on purpose so that they could continue healing, so they could continue on their heart chakra healing. This person would tell you that they have been wearing a mask around you lately. I'm really, really feeling that now. This person would have so much to tell you, and a lot of it would be them just gassing you up and gloating over your success and telling you that they never go a day without thinking about you and wondering what you're doing. This person would tell you that they really wanted to talk to you for quite a while now and that it's really hard to keep in touch with you lately. This person would also tell you that they do want to travel towards you and getting this urgency to be there. This person would ask you like how you've actually been. Like they would have like a myriad of random and curious questions to interrogate you with, apparently. But with the Page of Swords, for some of you, this person is curious about like what you're doing at the moment and who you've been spending your time with and what you've been thinking about and how you've been. And I think they're kind of just questioning you to see who you've been spending your time with, because this person gives me jealous vibes. This person would be a bit jealous of you, group 2, and they'd be like, well, what are you doing with your time when you're not talking to me and looking at me and thinking of me? Even if they're a friend, they do get a bit jealous. You're very special to this person, group 2, and over the phone they would tell you that they've been trying to really just get themselves out of this dilemma that they've found themselves in. Also, I think this person feels like the two of you have an energetic connection, and they'd be telling you that they've been feeling you and thinking of you lately and maybe even dreaming of you. Like, there's a strong intuitive connection here. I don't know if for many of you this person uses that word, intuitive, but they definitely dream of you and they think about you so much that they dream of you. I want to get you one more card from this deck. What would group 2's person say to them? Look at that. Every time I set myself a limit, Spirit tells me the limit does not exist. We have the Four of Wands reversed. This person would tell you that their life right now is still unstable. They're not quite happy, but they're trying. And they're having to create instability in order to get out of this tricky situation that they found themselves in. This person would tell you they don't want to fight anymore, and they're trying to find peace. They're trying to get out of this comfort zone and find their true happiness. This person would tell you that for many of you with the Four of Wands, this person is wanting to move. Like, they're wanting to relocate themselves and find their true happiness, their true stability, their true sense of home. This person still feels a lot of inner chaos, and they feel like they have a lot of chaos around them, if I'm honest. Like, oof, Gosh, what an energy. Bottom deck energy is the Three of Cups reversed. So they've been doing some serious thinking. This person might confess to you that they've been drinking a lot over the phone. That's why they had to call you to kind of hold themselves accountable. This person would say, like, listen, I'm not going to lie, I have actually been drinking a lot lately, and I just wanted to have a serious conversation with someone who I know cares about me. With the Three of Cups reversed, this person would be wanting to get on to better terms with you, but they also don't know when, how, and what that would even look like, and whether they're emotionally ready as well. This person is working on their emotional happiness right now. Gosh, let's get some more cards. Should we start? Should I? Is there anything I want to clarify? Let's just use this deck because I like it. I don't know if I want to clarify anything, but let's get some more cards. I'm really heavily inhaling that candle, though. I need another drink. Oh, my Lord. Okay. Group 2, please, Spirit. What would their person say to them if they drunk called them? Group 2. Oh, it fell on the ground. What would this person say to them if they drunk called them? I had a feeling. This person has been making excuses towards you. Oh, let me get that card that fell on the ground. Okay. Oh, forgive me. They would ask you for your forgiveness. So, group 2, what happened here? What happened with you guys? I mean, obviously, don't share what you don't feel comfortable with sharing. But your person is indicating to me that they are trying to manifest you back into their life. This person feels like you walked out on them, and you had every right to because of the way that they were acting, even if it wasn't towards you. This person is saying that they've been holding back from... This person would be completely honest and say, listen, I wasn't sure if you're even ready to have me back in your life, so I haven't reached out overtly up until now. I haven't really made myself clear about what's been going on with me until now because I wasn't sure how you would receive me. I have been making excuses. I have been holding off. I've been pretending that I'm busier than I am, and you've looked really busy too, so I didn't really know if you wanted me back in your life. But also this person is saying that they're coming for you, so I'm a little bit confused. I kind of feel like this person would tell you that they've been energetically pushing you away and manifesting you at the same time, like just contradicting themselves every day, telling the universe that they want love and they want pure connections and pure people, and then there's someone like you who's right in front of them and they're pushing you away because they don't want to hurt you and they don't want you to reject them, so they're just going to reject you first and make excuses and put this off for as long as they can, but they actually really want you, but they're making excuses and they're over here wondering who you're spending time with, getting very jealous of who's around you, and it's just like, oh my Lord, this person is still learning how to be a good person in this lifetime, in the sense of like they're still figuring out relationships, whether this is a friendship or a romantic thing. They're still figuring out how to be a good friend, how to be a good partner, how to be a good boyfriend, girlfriend, etc. They're still learning how to be a good person, and they're still recovering from some sort of pain from their past that they feel they have inflicted on you as well. I want to get some tissue box messages now. Group 2, what can you tell us about this person, please, Spirit? What would this person say to them if they drunk called Group 2? La, 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 la. This person might even sing to you over the phone. Okay, I'm going to get initials first. However, in this version of reading, the initials will have their own individual messages. So these initials could be your first, middle, or last name or theirs, but more than anything, there will be a word tethered or a phrase. That's what I've figured out for this reading. With the letter C, I'm hearing cat's got your tongue. So apparently this person has been purposefully withholding communication or potentially withholding some sort of truth, thinking that they were helping this situation, but they weren't really fooling anyone is what I'm feeling. With the Z here, I feel like this person was sleeping on your connection, Group 2. I feel like this person was sleeping on you and not valuing what you have to offer them. With the B here, I'm hearing be right back. So maybe this person gave you the impression that they were going to be a more active role in your life, and then they just didn't get back to you. They could have ghosted you, but they're saying that they'll be right back. We have a K here, so I'm hearing Kickstarter. I feel like you inspire this person to get their life back on track, and that's why they're reaching out to you, because they need a pep talk. They want to gas you up, and then they want you to turn around and tell them that everything's going to be okay. With the Y here, I'm hearing that you make them feel like a natural woman. My lord, excuse me? You make me feel like a natural woman. Oh my lord, this person wants to reconcile with you, but they are avoiding the elephant in the room. This person has to talk to you about something, and they've been avoiding you on purpose about it. They're really struggling to talk about this. With the letter L here, I was hearing like I'm gonna take an L. Like this person took a loss. They slept on you. They slept on this connection. With this L though, I'm also feeling longing. So this person has been manifesting you because they long for you to be in their life. With the S here, I'm hearing you know that J-Lo and LL Cool J song, So Hard to Control Myself, and there's a part of the song where they're like z z z z z z z z. This is an S, but that's what it made me think of. This person is telling us that it's very hard for them to control themselves, even though they may make it look easy, and this may be the weaker choice. It's very hard for them to stay away from you. They really do. It's hard because facing you means facing the truth, and they're struggling to do that right now. This person is longing for you, Group 2. They're longing for your connection. They're longing for you and your energy. This person longs for your forgiveness. They're like, please, just forgive me. Remind me how much you love me and how much you care about me. Taking care of me. This person would be honest and say that they've had to take time out in order to look after themselves. And they've been like, wow, you've been really looking after yourself too, Group 2. Like, they would put it back on you. They think that you look good, apparently. I don't know how they're seeing you, but you look good. All right. In terms of signs, we have Gemini. We also have Aries. We also have Libra, so we got 2 air signs so far. And we got Aquarius, 3 air signs. So they could definitely be an air sign. Actually, excuse me, we also have Pisces. So fire, a little bit of water, and a lot of air. Now, in terms of the chakras, you guys got 2. We have the solar plexus chakra. This person would, over the phone, they would say, like, I just want to be there right now. That's what I was getting with that 8 of Wands energy. This person, you give them motivation. You also inspire them, but you actually make them feel determined. They would call you to help them get back on track, remember? With the third eye chakra, again, this person feels connected to you. They may feel like you're a soulmate, Group 2. They feel so connected to you. Now, we also have the 3rd house, which is a house influenced by Gemini. So I kind of feel here that either this person is a very close friend of yours, or they know you through close friends. This person seems to share a community with you, Group 2, and they would like ask you how those people are too. Like, they would call you and they would ask about your siblings, they would ask about your close friends, they would ask about, you know, what you've heard about them and how you've been. Like, I'm getting that the conversation would just be like 2 old friends catching up to a certain degree. Like, you have a lot to talk about. You guys, the conversation wouldn't go stale. You both have a lot to talk about. With the 4th house coming out, there is a sense of connection here that feels like comfortable and familiar between the 2 of you. You could have shared a home together at some point. You could have lived together somehow. They could know your parents or vice versa, but your person calls you to get a pep talk because you are a nurturing energy to them. You're someone who makes them feel comfortable and stable. Now, with the 7th house coming out, this person feels like they're in a predicament that has to do with some sort of moral or ethical or legal situation. They would talk about that. And I think there's something about relationships here that they would want to talk to you about as well. There's a sense of contracts that keeps coming up. Like, this person feels like they're in a moral or ethical dilemma, and they want to talk to you about that. I'm also getting with the 7th house that your person just feels stuck in something. So let's get some more channeled messages for Group 2, please, Spirit. What would their person say to them if they called them drunk? What would their person say to them? Group 2. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Anything else? I don't know if I'm taking reversals, am I? Yes. You are so beautiful. Have you guys seen Evolution and the part where he's singing that in the mall? That's what I heard. I hope that resonates for some of you. That used to be my favorite movie when I was a child. All right. Okay, I'm hearing you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. Bottom deck energy is I'm no longer terrified after speaking to you. Thank you so much for calming me down. I've been so anxious. I've been losing sleep. I've been thinking about you like crazy. I was so afraid of losing you. I've just been out here worried about the worst case scenario, and I feel like I just miss talking to you and listening to your voice, and please forgive me. Also, who have you been hanging around? Oh my lord. We have, I want to start a family with you. This person would call you to like poke and pod about the future. They want to know like where you're sowing your seeds as well. Like this person is curious about your future here. They think that you're working on something big that has a lot of long-term potential, and they're very proud of you. They want to check up on you and see how you're going. Something about family keeps coming up, siblings or parents or something about family. We have, I'm absolutely in love with you, the Six of Cups. This person would really just, honestly, I don't think that's a surprise in a connection like this. This person would have probably told you that they love you before. Like they feel like they're that close to you. Despite the fact that they're going through something really tricky right now, you are a rock for them, and they would call you to get some of that stability that you have to offer, that nurturing energy you have to offer. They would call you to get a confidence boost because they feel like they're in a dark, dark tunnel and they can't see the way out. They feel like they've lost everything in their life. They feel like this situation has really got them stuck. And they feel like they were very, very, very selfish. They did something that may have offended you. They feel like they need to apologize for that. They also would hate for... Okay, wait, there's a couple of messages here. No reverse, just almost saying like they're afraid that you'll reject them, but I also feel like this person wouldn't take no for an answer. I feel like they would keep you on the phone until they felt better about themselves, to the point where you made them feel like this no is a yes. They would also ask you something about on, to turn them on. Okay, this is two different ways. Obviously, there's the sexual version, but there's also that way of like motivation, like turn my switch back on, please. My brain has just been dead and I've just been saying the worst things. Turn my brain back on, please. Like, tell me I'm a good person. That's what they would call you for. They really, really, really want to rush towards you and hug you and hold you. This person is obsessed with your energy, whether they're a friend or not, or even family, apparently. This person is just obsessed with your energy. Oh my god, these cards are reversed. I mean, they're facing the other way. That's all right. Two of Cups. They would acknowledge the separation you're currently in, especially emotionally. This person has been withholding their feelings on purpose because their heart has felt like it's just got too many holes in it right now. Their heart is a hard place to listen to because it's in a lot of pain right now. This person would, again, the Nine of Pentacles, you are so beautiful. Why do you need me? Like, how can I be a part of your future, please? I just dream and wish for everything, and it's so confusing. I don't know what's real anymore. This person would tell you that they've been stuck in their daydreams. They've been finding a hard time focusing. They've been feeling very distracted and just like between worlds type of energy. They would tell you that they're going through a tough cycle that just doesn't seem to end, and you've been a very supportive, kind, loving person that they just wish they were able to appreciate more. This person would say that you were right about everything and that their ego has held them back in the past from admitting that they were wrong. They would tell you that they were withholding communication from you on purpose and that they do hope to make it up to you in future. This person feels like they owe you. This person just like calls you to get an ego boost from you as well. So in closing, please, Spirit, what messages do you have from Group 2's person? What would Group 2's person say to them if they called them drunk? What would Group 2's person say to them if they called them drunk? Yeah, this person might sing to you over the phone. Even if it's not like a whole song, they would just sing a little bit to you. That's how you'd know who this person is. Maybe they're a singer, or they have a habit of singing loudly and out of key when they're drunk. Bottom deck energy for you is what I would do to take away this fear of being loved. I'm only human, can't you see? Please just look me in my face. Tell me everything's okay. That's literally what they want to say is, please just tell me everything's going to be okay. Never Be Like You, Flume featuring Kai, is that song. Now let us get some of these messages ready for you. Oh my lord, yes. She'll tease you, she'll unease you, she's precocious, and she knows just how to make a pro blush. Betty Davy's Eyes by Kim Carnes. They would tell you that this tricky situation that they were in, it's almost like they were provoked into that situation. This person would call you and complain about the situation that they found themselves in because of like being teased into that situation almost. Like something that was so tantalizing turned out to be so cruel. And I also just feel like this person has a love for older music. So they might just talk about some of the stuff that they've been listening to lately. But I do think that this person really just wants to look at you and connect with you. Again, they're having to do this at a distance and it hurts. What do you want from me? Tried to buy your pretty heart, but the price too high. You got me like, don't you stop loving me. Love on the Brain by Rihanna. Yeah, this person would pour their heart out to you. The conversation might start on a decent track of talking about people's like friends and family, but honestly, at some point, this person might even cry over the phone with you, is what I'm getting. Like they would pour their heart out to you and tell you everything. They would tell you the truth. And there would be a lot of like victimizing here. Like they would really paint themselves as a victim to their circumstances. And they would just like start crying about how this has all kind of impacted your connection as well, and how this has led to them mistreating you and not giving you the energy you deserve, and purposefully ignoring you because they didn't want to bring you into all of this, but now it's created disharmony in your connection. A new world hangs outside the window, beautiful and strange, sound and color with me in my mind fall. This person would tell you that they dream of escaping to a new world with you, and that they're dreaming of better days ahead. This person is so curious about your future too. They would ask you if you ever think about like your future and what that looks like. Maybe this person would talk about space with you as well. Like I think that they're a bit of a dreamer, so they might have really far out conversations with you. But that song was Sound and Color by Alabama Shakes. We have No One Can Blame Me for My Wicked Heart. It was in the cards that I would be burning for you. Beautiful Wreck by Mo. This song came out for Group 1 as well, and so did those couple of those initials. Alrighty, we have, oh my lord, Baby, Are You Up For This? I Am Feeling Hot Tonight, Ready for the Bump and Grind. This is a grimy song. Ain't It Different by Heady One featuring AJ Tracy and Stormzy. That's actually like a grime song, but the sample is incredibly explicit, so they would have a lot of passion for you. Let me just say, if this is a romantic interest, they would take that into that angle at some point. I think I talked about this at the beginning of your reading. It might turn into phone sex at some point if they're that kind of person, in terms of it's as a romantic thing. But who needs love? That ain't never changed. Also, I'm hearing that they followed their passion rather than their heart, and they were hurt in the end. Someone may have been taking advantage of this person's either impressionable nature or the fact that they are such passionate beings, and it led to a failure. But who needs love? That ain't never changed. And I don't got time for a person that's going to slow me down. Who Needs Love by Trippie Redd. Yeah, this person feels like they're going through it, man. Love is on the brain for this person. And they feel like love betrayed them, Group 2. This person feels let down. They feel like love betrayed them. Getting freaky in the sheets, we taking body shots. Then I finish with a facial just to top it off. Does this person listen to Stormzy? Because that is our second Stormzy song. Vossi Bop by Stormzy. This person is thinking about sex. This person is like, get me on the next plane to anywhere but here. Like this person literally, they want to leave their circumstances behind. They hate that they feel so stuck. They hate that they're in this predicament where they can't have any fun. It's been so long since this person has felt something real, apparently. I've been searching for whoever made me feel this way. It's you. Lay it down by the Rubens. Goodness, you give this person feelings, group 2. So that is what I'm seeing. This is what this person would say to you if they drunk called you, group 2. I hope this was interesting. It took a lot of different turns. So in the very least, I hope it was entertaining. Keep in mind, this is what this person would say if they were drunk and they called you. It's not always a true reflection of what they would say if they were sober, but it can be a very entertaining reading to watch. So as always, take what resonates. Do not let the rest take from you. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I shall see you in another video, group 2. Bye. Hi group 3, and welcome. If you chose the Amazonite crystal, then this is going to be your reading. Group 3, this should be a fun reading. We're going to be asking Spirit, what would your person say to you if they drunk called you? I think it's going to be really fun. What do I want to say before I get into your reading? Mostly, I just want to give credit to Duchess Divinity again and Queen Sandra XO, who have done similar sort of readings to this before. You do have a card that I pre-shuffled for you. I don't know what your card is. I did know for group 1. Group 2's was a massive shock. So let us see what your card is. Different. That's interesting. Different. Black and white. Different. Interesting. I'm almost getting a synergy here, though. Like, I think it's different in a good way, like a sense of balance. Oh, my Lord. Holy heck. I accidentally lit. Well, I didn't do it on accident, actually. I did it on purpose, but I didn't think it was going to go up into flames, so wow. Different in a good way, like a sense of synergy, working together to create a common purpose, to meet a common purpose, to address a common need. I don't know. Let us get some cards. Where do I want to start? Let's go with these. I've been doing this for all the groups. Let's start with Oracle cards. Group 3. If Group 3's person were to drunk call them, what would they say to Group 3, please, Spirit? Oh, my Lord. We have Ace of Swords coming out. You ain't seen nothing yet. Baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. This person is waiting for the chance to call you. Like, they want to talk to you about everything. This person feels like you're spiritual and that you could have a lot to share with them. Like, they might talk to you about their dreams, but they feel like you're a spiritual person and they'd have like all these theories and things that they'd want to get your opinion on. I feel like it would be a very flighty conversation. Like, this person would jump from topic to topic to topic, but they were kind of waiting to talk to you. And then I think like this conversation would kind of begin with them texting you first and like seeing if you're up, and then they would just call you out of nowhere and you'd be like, what the hell, are you drunk? And all of a sudden they would have like a million things to talk to you about. They have like these theories about things, and for some of them it has to do with relationships. Like, maybe they just discovered like soulmate connections or divine counterpart connections, and they want to talk to you about their theories and what you think and what that means, because they do feel something special with you. It all kind of stems from this feeling of harmony and synergy with you. They feel like it was a case of right person, wrong time with you. Maybe something like you're at a distance at the moment, but they have some big stuff to talk to you about. Group 3. Yeah, there's something about the Nine of Pentacles coming out here with the material harvest. I almost feel like this person, they would kind of call you to show off about something as well. Maybe you know this person from school or university or college or something like that, but they kind of want to know how you're going. Like, what are you achieving? I don't know. Do you have a business in spirituality that they know about and they want to like ask you about? I'm not sure. It feels like this person hasn't seen you in a while. They would talk about some of the times they have spent with you. Maybe the two of you were drinking together at some point. This person feels like they have to talk to you about something and they keep jumping from that question. So what does Group 3's person actually want to talk to them about? Why would they drunk call Group 3 in the first place? This person has been suffering in silence about something pretty big in their lives, and they didn't feel like they had the right people around them to talk about it. This person has felt confronted by an authority figure, and they're working through some fears at the moment. They feel like they're in separation from their soulmate and that they need to bring the situation into balance, but they've been suffering in silence because part of them doesn't believe that these things even exist. Like, it's a very bizarre feeling. Why would they call Group 3? They would call you because they kind of want a reunion with you, if I'm honest. They feel like the two of you have been at a distance and they don't like it. This person would call you because they feel burnt out by the circumstances. They feel, excuse me, no. Kirk, he's not allowed out at night. He's too blind and he forgets that. And then I get up and he doesn't want to go out anymore because it's dark and he's blind. So it's a waste of everybody's time. The Nine of Wands here is almost saying that they feel burnt out, they feel stuck, they have like nothing else to do. They would call you when they're at the end of their tether, basically, is what I'm feeling. At the end of their rope, like that dial a friend, phone a friend on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. They feel like they are very stuck in something. I feel like this person calls you to get inspiration. Something that you're doing inspires this person and they need to create something that you've already created, apparently. Like, you know how to do this and they don't. And they would ask you like how to do it and how you created it. I feel like this person wants advice from you is what I'm getting. I'm getting this energy of your person feels like you're a source of inspiration for them. Like you give them information that other people can't. You're quite unique. Yeah, you've done something in your life that has been very powerful and they don't know how you've done it and it felt really random and now they want to do something similar and they feel like you could help them, but they are stuck in their head. They would call you drunk because they haven't been able to do this when they were sober. Surprise. That seems to be the general energy of everybody. Let us get some other messages because I kind of like pictures at the moment, actually. Do I want to use this deck? No, let's get some pictures. Maybe let's get this deck. It's my favorite deck to use for this reading. Group 3, please, Spirit. What would Group 3's person say to them if they drunk called Group 3, please? What would Group 3's person say? An apology. Ooh, sorry, they're saying sorry. I'm calling you to say, oh my lord, you know that song? Who sings it? Stevie Wonder? I just called to say I love you and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. This person is sorry for something. Third party, excuse you. Coming through with the jaw-dropping drama. Oh wow, what a turn. Why would Group 3 drunk call them? Get a bit of loving from ya. With the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, I looked at that as a reunion. This person isn't happy in their life and they're looking for affection from you. Do you have a third party or do they, Group 3? Because apparently you know about this. Whether it's a situation with their family or a friend or a lover, you know about this though. Misunderstanding. They would call you about a misunderstanding. Pick me, they're saying. You're my first love. Oh my lord. Misunderstanding, first love, pick me. Holy heck. I just called to say I love you. Aww. Look at this. I miss you and an uncertain manifestation. Group 3, this person, they have feelings for you. That's no word of a lie, but there's a third party in this situation that is keeping you apart. They don't talk to you because there's interference here. There's interference, whether it's a romantic person, a friend, a social obligation, a work obligation, a family obligation. You know what this is though. Like this is a surprise. This isn't the first time you're hearing about this. So don't jump to the conclusion of marriage if you don't know that this person's married. But I think this is either a social obligation or a family obligation. This person, this connection has a third party interference and they would call you because they've been wanting to call you for so long. And even though the two of you may be so different, they would call you for advice on something that you're both passionate about. Like there's something that you know that they want to do and they would get your advice. They would use that as a way to talk to you. This person also just feels like you're someone who is supposed to be in their life. You're quite an impactful person and they feel like the two of you have a spiritual connection, but they also feel like they've let you down and that this connection can't embrace its full potential because of this interference. They do want to apologize, and there's something about pick me here. I think that whoever isn't in a third party is feeling let down by the other person's choices. Like this person, whoever has a third party, they keep choosing the third party over this person. And that is going to come out in this conversation, because whoever that is, they aren't going to have the patience to pretend that this is real, and that there aren't adversities and challenges. Like I'm getting a lot of almost frustration because you are a clear person, and I just kind of feel like so much more would want to be said in this conversation, group 3. Even when this person is intoxicated, they're hard to get a clear message out of. Like they're still holding a lot back. They're still pretending like it's not that big of a deal, or they're still facing the other way and acting as if it's not really that strong of an attraction. But on the other side, we have obsessing. So I don't believe that for 1 second. The attraction to you is insane, but this person lacks the ability to prioritize what they are feeling in this connection. Oh my lord. Where do I want to go to from here? Let's get these. Group 3, please, Spirit. What would their person say to them if they drunk called them? What would this person say to group 3 if they drunk called them? This person really does miss you, though. They think about holding you and kissing you, and they think about this tough conversation that the two of you need to have. They think that they would tell you that they have the confidence now. If they drunk called you, they would appear very confident as well, Spirit is saying, but there's a lot of pain under that. They would tell you that they feel like they're psychic. Your person is a bit strange, and they think that you are too. They would tell you that they're gunning for a new beginning, but I don't think it would be obvious. This is the kind of person that would plant seeds and beat around the bush and sort of bait you into saying that you're interested in them before they would tell you that they're interested in you. This person is struggling to release themselves from some sort of pressure they're currently facing, and they don't feel like they have the ego room to accept a rejection from you. So they would kind of pretend to call you as a friend, but they would still flirt with you over the phone, and then it would be this conversation of, but you didn't choose me energy. This person wants to reconcile with you. They do want a reunion, but they kind of feel like it's impossible right now. They would also want to connect with you because you are a kind, nurturing, compassionate being, but I'm hearing that your kindness doesn't serve them anymore. Like maybe you withdrew your power from this connection. They would also call you because they want to transform, but they also want to do this for themselves. They're not expecting a miracle here. They're very practical. They really, really, really want your compassion to extend to them. I also feel with Spirit Guide being your bottom deck energy, that this person would feel guided to contact you, but they just wouldn't have the confidence to do that until they were drunk. Let's get some tissue box messages. What can you tell us about group 3's person and what they would say if they drunk called them? I'm still hearing that I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Gosh. Someone feels let down, though, because they weren't chosen. Oh, Lord, my heart. Anyway, let us get some initials. Starting with the initials, you guys. The initials could be your first, middle, last name, or theirs. It could be the initials of someone who is impacting this connection too, because you guys literally got the third-party charm. So the interference is real. Whoever's interfering in this connection, be it family, social situation, or a lover, their initial could be in here too. However, initials aside, each of the letters have been giving me messages as well, so we'll see what comes through for you. I just need a little sip because my throat is dry. Okay, Lord, let us start with the V. Honestly, I'm not going to lie, I saw one of your cards, and this is confirming it to me. Very soon, you guys will cross paths or hear from this person very soon because they can't stay away from you. I'm also seeing J. So I heard justice, but I also heard Justin. And I heard just wait or just in. Like this person is just getting into your hometown or something. Like they're just getting in somewhere. I'm also seeing the letter F. So I'm hearing first. Like I saw you first. You were my first love. First love. Wowzers. Goodness me. A sense of claiming. Lord, what else do we have? We have an N. If not now, then when? You never, never know. I'm also seeing an M, so I'm hearing maybe moonshine. I don't know if this person makes moonshine or if you guys stayed up under the moonshine, apparently. Moonlight. Why moonshine? Oh my lord. I'm also seeing the letter D, so I'm hearing Delta. Roger, Roger, Delta over dispatch. Maybe this person works with radios or something. Radios could be significant to this connection. The phonetic alphabet could be significant as well. Something to do with the letter 4, excuse me. The number 4 or the word Delta could be significant. We also have the letter A coming out. So first of all, I heard Abby, but I'm also hearing annex. Like a awning, you know, like an annex is a part of a caravan that leans out. You have to like push it in and out. I used to work in insurance. That's the only reason I know. I kind of feel like you guys may have memories in some unconventional places, to say the least, but this person is trying to like slide back into your life basically, and I'm getting that it's a very sneaky group 3 because they still have their foot in another door and there's still like an elephant in the room that needs to be addressed, that they're trying to sidestep and focus. Like this person would call you to talk to you about you and they would beat around the obvious issue. Like the obvious issue is, where the hell have you been and why didn't you choose me? But instead they would be like, hey, I'm about to do what you're doing, and isn't it weird how like aliens exist? And oh my god, did you hear about that conspiracy theory? Do you believe in that stuff? You're a fairly spiritual person. What do you think of Reiki? And you'd just be like, excuse me? I haven't heard of you in years. Like, why are you calling me? Where did this come from? Like, are we just going to pretend like nothing happened? It would be a very bizarre conversation, and this person would constantly switch topics because I think that they just like hearing your voice, and they're also trying to beat around the bush here. With the letter J coming out again, this person could have double letters in their first, middle, last name, or you could, but I'm again hearing just in. Like this person kind of races in, they rush in. We have H here, considering home time, home time. This person could be coming home, group 3. If you live in a place where they live and they moved away, someone here is coming back home. Someone goes and they come back, and this spirit's warning you that they're coming back. But I'm also hearing with home time here that like it's almost like something is reaching full circle here. Like this reading for some of you is a bit of a heads up that this person's behavior may not have changed. Like you may have given this person an ultimatum. You may have like said to them or shown them that you want things to change, otherwise you can't keep doing this. And I kind of feel for many of you, this person hasn't changed. You thought that they would. You thought that they would help themselves and lighten their load, but they haven't. Spirit's saying they're still carrying a heavy load. All right, so in terms of other messages, we have very soon. So I was picking up on that. Something is happening very soon. We also have water. So there could be a water sign, but I also feel like they're hiding their true emotions. This person is pretending things that, like they're keeping secrets here. They haven't told you the truth, and they would want to. That's why they would call you. That's why they would talk to you. But I feel like their biggest struggle here is proving that and following through. Like they might even make conversation with you, but they struggle to follow through on what they're saying that they're going to do. Happiness is coming through, and I don't doubt that you make this person very happy. They enjoy your voice. They enjoy your energy as well. They love the attention that you give them, okay? This person is saying that they're still learning, they're still figuring this out, and they want to learn more about this connection with you because you are a significant person to them, but they do owe you an apology, and they're struggling to spit that out. With longing here, I don't doubt that they long for you. They have a lot of attraction to you. I'm going to get more channeled messages to get to the bottom of that, but they are awakening. Spirit is saying this person is becoming more aware, but it's really important that you remind yourself of where your responsibility lies and to remind yourself of what is the best thing to do for you. Like what is the best choice to make for you? What is the best thing moving forward for you? Like you don't owe this person anything type of thing. Like I'm almost hearing that you need to be assertive with your boundaries with this person so that they learn the right way, so that they don't fall back into cycles, because Spirit is indicating that this relationship, it moves in cycles, group 3. Like, you know this about this person, and they are still trying to figure out like how to be their authentic self, and they're kind of learning from you, but they also just get so attracted to you that they get lost in you, and they get lost in the attraction of this connection to the point where they get distracted from what they need to do for themselves. Now, in terms of signs, I'm starting off with Leo. We have some fire. We also have Aries, some more fire. I was also seeing Capricorn, so 2 cardinal signs, a bit of earth, a lot of fire. We also have Taurus, so 2 earth, 2 fire signs, 2 fixed, 2 cardinal. Now we have the crown chakra coming out, so I do feel like this person is actually receiving divine guidance to connect with you. They almost need to do this in order to realize that they've got to change, is what I'm getting. Their situation is reliant on them changing their behavior. If they choose to do the same thing, they're going to get the same results. And that's a little heads up for you too. This person would call you because they felt guided to, and I don't doubt that, because you do have an intuitive connection. I am seeing root chakra as well, so I do feel like this person would call you because they're on the precipice of change. I feel like they're wanting to make big changes in their life. They just need to start it. They just need to make it happen. Now, we also had Cancer here. Sorry, I did skip that one. So 3 cardinal signs, 2 earth, 2 fire, 1 water, and there was also 2 fixed signs. So we're having first houses come out. They could be an Aries, self, new, and firsts. So I feel like this person is really wanting new beginning for themselves, but they need to instigate that themselves. And this is the kind of person that gets wrapped up in their attraction. They get distracted from what they need to do. They kind of get distracted by their attraction to you. I'm also seeing the 5th house, so it could be an Aries or a Leo, but self-expression. This person would call you to kind of boost their ego, is what I'm getting. Like, they would like to play a little bit of an ego game with you over the phone because they like the attention that you give them. Group 3, you really gas this person up. You make them feel good about themselves, but I do feel that it's at your expense. I do feel that, unfortunately, you're the one that loses at the end of the day, because someone here has something else going on that they can fall back on, even though it is not what they want, even though it's like living a lie. It's still cushiony in the 3D. It's still a sense of security and safety. It's a comfort zone. And someone else is just left out in the cold with nothing to fall back on. This person is indicating that they need more time, but I do feel like they're coming out of a period of inaction. So this person may have been quiet. You may not have heard from them in a long time. They would call you and ask you what you're up to and who you've been seeing and how you've been, and they would ask you like what you've been doing, and they would like get around to basically trying to see if you'd wait for them. Like, what are you doing with your life? I feel like they do want you. I feel like they're very attracted to you. They would call you and just like tease you almost. Like they would flirt with you over the phone. This is the kind of person that would do that. It would be very subtle at first, just sort of testing the waters, and then they would kind of see how far they can go. I feel like this person would confess that they have feelings for you, or they still have feelings for you, but they would struggle to maintain that conversation because part of them would lose conviction and they'd have to fall back onto one of their weird conspiracy theories and pretend like nothing happened. Group 3, please, Spirit. What would this person say to Group 3 if they called them? What would this person say to Group 3 if they called them? If they called Group 3, what would they say? You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. This person would actually talk to you about a tough cycle that they're currently going in. They would quiz you about things that they feel like you already know. Like, they do think that you have a spiritual connection, and they would like ask you questions about your dreams, and they would ask you questions about signs that they've been seeing. I feel like this person wants to talk to you about who you're spending your time with. They're a very jealous person, apparently. They would display like a protective, dominant energy over the phone with you. Group 3, please, Spirit. What would this person say to Group 3 if they called them? Light. This person would tell you they don't really know what they're doing with their life anymore. They're finding it very hard to... Like, they don't really know what the meaning of life is. I feel like this person would have a deep conversation with you over the phone, and it would be a cry for help without making a cry for help, you know? Like, there'd be some really deep and meaningful conversations with this person, but they wouldn't openly tell you how much pain they're in or how much love they have for you. Maybe they would disclose that they have feelings for you, but I feel like they don't go into the full depth of those feelings. This person feels a connection to you. You are a bit of a comfort zone to them too. You make them feel warm inside, and you give them a safe place to turn to when they can't deal with the lies they've created for themselves. And this person is quite selfish. With the Three of Cups reversed, this person is quite selfish. You did have the Three of Cups reversed up there too, so I do think they want a reunion, but they're not doing it the right way, Group 3. This person may disclose that they've been drinking a lot lately, but I feel like they're not truly focused on what is genuinely going to make them happy. They're focusing on what is keeping them stuck. I'm going to get you some song cards now as well, if you're still here, to close your reading, Group 3. What would Group 3's person say to them if they drunk called them, please, Spirit? What would Group 3's person say? Oh, Lord. Another Stormzy fan, apparently. Not that there's anything wrong with Stormzy, but I don't know. I'm just a little bit jaded towards him at the moment. I don't know. That was a very strong reaction to Stormzy. I don't know. Group 3... what would their person say to them if they drunk called them? All in my head, I've been thinking, trying to focus on breathing. Alright, bottom deck energy is you thought the grass was greener on that side, so you slid over that side, and now you want to backslide. This is literally a song about a third-party situation. Someone chose the wrong side, apparently. So it could be you. It could be you in another relationship, and this person can't get over you. They can't stop thinking about you. They're going to call you and pretend that they want to talk to you about business, but they're going to flirt and pretend like you aren't in another relationship, or vice versa. They're not in another relationship, and they're going to say that they miss you and they still have feelings for you. And how did this misunderstanding lead to so much pain still? We have, one more time, I think I see the fire in your eyes burning, but you need the light. Give me a sign. Morning dew, sunny Cologne. I feel like this person is watching you, okay? I've got to be honest. This person may be keeping an eye on you somehow. They want a sign from you. This person wants to know whether you still think about them like that too. Long as you, this feels like an ex or someone who woulda, coulda, shoulda been in a relationship with you, and then someone ended up in a different relationship instead. Long as you use your voice so soft. Oh my Lord, you guys got all the sex songs. So soft, so polished. I'll stay calm in your home. Got my back till the day I die. This person feels a sense of loyalty to you. I know that sounds ironic because of all the third party energy, but they do. They feel like the two of you have a ride or die energy. And they kind of, they give me this dynamic of, even if they choose another person in the 3D, like, you're always going to be there energetically. And that's why Spirit is saying, like, you got to kind of put your foot down here. You guys got to get out of this cycle. If you really want a future with this person, acknowledge how their behavior, or vice versa, if this is you, it's not creating harmony. There's a feeling here of false loyalty, fickle loyalty, pretending that there's loyalty, but there isn't. Smells of wine makes her the wiser. Fixing the lows by getting high, spook me. I can still be vulnerable. So this song is still vulnerable, I'm cordial, and it's all about a person who feels vulnerable to a stronger feminine energy. The masculine in that song feels like this woman just rules his life, and no matter what he says, like, she just does whatever she wants in that relationship. So that may resonate. This person could be a masculine who feels a little bit emotionally manipulated by the feminine that they're in a relationship with, regardless of physical or gender assignment. There is a dominant female energy here that can be emotionally manipulative to the point where the masculine, who has a loyal, kind heart, gets tricked into staying. Anyway, here's a Stormzy song I was talking about. Getting freaky in the sheets, we taking body shots. Then I finish with a facial just to top it off. I'm not going to lie, this person is attracted to you, but they don't come through direct until the songs come out. Like, your conversation wouldn't really be about sex. They would just be teasing and flirting and seeing how much they can get out of you. all in my head, I've been thinking, dealing with these thoughts, trying to focus on breathing. How you gonna give up? You're not even trying. I Tried by Trippy Red. This person feels like one or both of you is giving up on the connection and they don't like it. They're sensing an energetic change. That's the other reason why they would drunk call you, is because they feel like you're pulling away. Oh, what do you want from me? Tried to buy your pretty heart, but the price too high. You got me like, don't you stop loving me. So that's a beautiful song. Love on the Brain by Rihanna. It's that energy again, though. Tried to buy your heart, but the price too high. Don't you stop loving me. But who needs love? That ain't never changed. And I don't got time for a person that's going to slow me down. Who Needs Love by Trippy Red. This person feels a jaded energy towards love at the moment, I'm not going to lie. So group 3, interesting. I hope it was entertaining, but I could understand that if it was triggering, oh my lord. You guys got a lot of messages. You're a lengthy reading. A lot of it could have been very triggering. So I am going to put the little disclaimer in. Please only take what resonates. Do not let the rest take from you. But that is what I'm seeing for you. Group 3, if your person drunk called you, this is what they would talk about. This is what the conversation would kind of be like. It would be like an old friend in some ways, but there is an elephant in the room and a lot of unspoken emotion, a lot of secrets here, a lot of suppressed feelings, a lot of misunderstandings. Someone picked another situation. Somebody chose a different side. But there is an energetic sense of loyalty here and a terrible, I only say terrible because you both deserve so much more, but you're stuck in this terrible cycle of almost hurting each other because the attraction is there, but the behavior doesn't allow for long-term results. The behavior is very instant gratification. It addresses the instant need and not the long-term journey together. Real actions create real results, and the same actions create the same results. So that's just a little bit of what Spirit was saying throughout your reading. And so some of you, you had to see this because even though it was supposed to be a fun reading, this is a situation that is going to happen in your near future, group 3. For some of you, this person is going to come back around and they are going to do the same thing again. So this is a heads up for you to be able to change the narrative, for you to be able to change the behaviors, to put those healthy boundaries in, to continue holding love for this person, but not rushing to lick their wounds and cuddle them with love and coddle them to the point where they can't see how to be strong for themselves. This is an opportunity for many of you to switch this up so that the opportunity for something more sustainable and long-term can come out of it. But I do hope it wasn't too triggering. Take what resonates. Do not let the rest take from you. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I shall see you in another video. Bye, group 4, and welcome. If you chose the agate crystal, then this is going to be your reading. So group 4, today's reading is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a little bit how would I word it? Just entertaining is what I've been saying in the other groups. I want it to be an entertaining reading for us. Props to Duchess Divinity and Queen Sandra XO, who were the first YouTubers I saw that did this reading. They may not be the first full stop, but they're the ones that I like watching for this kind of content. We're asking Spirit, what would this person say to you if you drunk called them? I just want to burn this Palo Santo wood for a little bit to cleanse the energy from group 3 because it was a very heavy energy. All right, group 4. Let's have a look at your card. We have the meeting. Oh my lord, this feels big. This feels like it was something that has been a long time coming for some of you, a long time coming. Like it should have happened a while ago, this conversation. It's kind of like a little bit like, oh, did it have to happen when you were drunk? But it feels like it's been a long time coming. So group 4, please, Spirit. What would their person say to them if they called them drunk? What would group 4's person say? We got throat chakra, and we've also got the 7 of Cups hiding at the back there. So this person would tell you that they've been meaning to talk to you for a long, long time, and they feel like they've left it now to the point where there's probably a lot of confusion in your connection. They want to ask you how you feel about them. They want to ask you if you've been dreaming about them. They would tell you that they think about you all the time. They feel like they see signs and they feel like they hear your voice too. Like maybe this person dreams of talking to you. That's how much they wanted this. But this person thinks about you so much that they dream about you. I want to say this person daydreams about you. For some of you, you're in a relationship with this person, but they're at a distance to you, and they would call you to say that they daydream about being together and being in a relationship with you. And they've been dreaming of this moment for such a long time. They want to make more room for you in their life, group 4. This person would call you drunk and say like, oh, I just wish it could happen now. I just dream of waking up next to you, and I think about what it's going to be like having breakfast together, what it's going to be like telling each other we love each other in person, what it's going to be like to be able to hold you and tell you how much you mean to me. This person feels a strong psychic connection to you. They feel like they talk to you in their head all day, every day. This person feels like they need to heal this relationship, like there's a separation here in some form. It's either emotional or it's physical, but they want to come together. They want to heal. They want to bring you two closer together. This person feels like they love you, and they just want to tell you that. This person would call you and say like, why isn't this happening now? This needs to happen now. It's actually hurting me. This person would open up and tell you that they feel a lot of pain because of this separation. And I also feel like this person just has a lot that they would just naturally say to you, if that makes sense. Like for some of you, you're in regular communication with this person, whether it's psychically, like telepathically, they feel like they talk to you a lot. For others of you, they call you, they text you, or you're in communication with this person. You maybe even be in some sort of relationship with them, but they feel like they need to heal something in this connection, and there is some form of distance here in your relationship, group 4. It may only be small for some of you, like it could be that they work away a couple of weeks of the month or something like that, and they would call you to say that like the distance just hurts them so much. They miss you so much. They think about you so much. What would group 4's person say to them, please, if they drunk called group 4? Yeah, they'd say that they'll tell you, first of all, that they've been dreaming about coming back together with you, and they have all these plans of what they wanted to do and what they plan on doing. For some of you, they want to just like lock the door and pretend you don't exist, like pretend the rest of the world doesn't exist for the weekend, like you're theirs basically. They need a whole weekend to just hold you and kiss you. We have the 10 of Swords here. They want to release pain in this connection. This person feels like this pain is unnecessary, like it's hit the point now where this is just unnecessary. We don't need to do this anymore. They also feel like talking to you helps them get rid of some of this pain as well. So you kind of give them like a counseling sort of therapist energy, group 4. You are an outlet for them. And when they feel like they're betraying themselves, or they're backstabbing themselves, or they feel like somebody else is backstabbing them, they go to you for advice, and you help them feel better. You help them remove the swords from their back. Group 4, what would their person say to them if they drunk called them, please? Energy vampires. They would tell you that this situation sucks. They feel like they're just getting more and more sad each day that of separation they experience, because they're so fixated on you and being with you. This person just wants you to hold them. Like they want to look into your eyes and they just want you to hold them. You have their heart, group 4. You have their heart. What would group 4's person say to them if they drunk called them, please? They literally just love talking to you. Yeah, they want you to, they want to make you proud. This person sees a future with you, but they hate that they have to do this to the connection right now. This person, honestly, they think the world of you, like you're Empress energy. You are someone who has it all. They would call you and pretend like they're talking to you for the first time, and they would confess their love to you, and just, this person is very, very, very set on you, group 4. I'd be surprised if you're not in a relationship with this person. If they drunk called you, they would just devote the whole conversation to you and coming together with you and how much they adore you and that you are the complete package and that you're the parent of their child, and like they just feel like you have it all. They feel like for many of you, like You just seem to be out here with all the components that they could possibly want in a partner. You're physically attractive, you're a kind, loving person, you also are abundant in your own way, and you create so much stability and happiness within them, but they are just so physically attracted to you as well. And it's just like, how is this even real, and why do I have to be at a distance to them? Why did I have to be in this position? Why can I have everything that I want and not have the opportunity to have it every day? That's what they feel. Like, why would you give me the person of my dreams and then tell me that I can only have them once a month? Like, what the hell? This person feels cheated by fate, but they feel a lot of love for you, and they are anticipating a reunion with you very, very soon. They also feel like you guys have a prosperous future ahead. Some of you will have children with this person if you don't already. They just feel like your family or your love is about to grow and expand even further. For some of you, this person may propose to you if they haven't already. With the Six of Wands, I am getting travel being an adversity here that is constantly on this person's mind. They feel disloyal for the separation, and they feel very frustrated by these circumstances. They're very challenged by their circumstances. They kind of call you to de-stress, and so that you can calm them, because you have this ability to just like, they just feel like, oh, like maybe you have a daughter with this person is something that's coming into mind. I don't know. You might have a daughter to this person in the future. But with the Nine of Wands here, this person that just feels like the situation has to change. Like, surely we can't keep doing this. Also, they feel like this connection is worth fighting for. Like, if there's a challenge here, then they'll give up on the challenge in order to make this work. Like, if, for example, this is someone who has to fly in and fly out for work, they would quit their job to keep this relationship. You know, like they really want to overcome these challenges. And there's something about this tough cycle where it's about to end. Like, you guys are so close to coming into union or coming back into union. It really feels like they know that in their heart, and they would just call you to kind of get that confirmation from you as well. Like, they would tell you that they are so annoyed with this confusion, and that they even feel confused because their heart is telling them that it's you or no one, and they really hope that this delay hasn't caused your heart to change. They want to spend more time with you. They want to wake up next to you. They want to be where you are. Bottom deck energy is the Three of Swords again. So there is a separation that needs to be healed. And this delay is causing sorrowful thoughts. It's putting them in a pessimistic energy. They don't like to admit that, but they do lose hope because of this distance. Like, it kind of makes them feel like they're a failure and that they can't do anything right. Like, this is a real provider sort of energy, so they struggle with these feelings. I'm going to get some tissue box messages now. Group 4, please, Spirit. What would this person say to Group 4 if they drunk called them? Okay. Ooh, decent amount. Can't complain about that. Let me separate all these little bits and pieces. I'm so nervous. Like, I've come so close to just dropping accidentally. I haven't done it yet, but Lord, if it's going to happen any day now, let me tell you that much. Now, in terms of initials, I've also been getting messages with the letters, so we'll see what comes through for you. I want to start with this, C. I'm hearing, oh, excuse you, the C word. Why? This person beats themselves up. They have so much, like, they want to provide for you, but they just called themselves a very bad word with the letter C. They feel like they've just treated you poorly. Group 4, this person holds themselves accountable to some sort of separation here, and they want to fix that. I'm seeing the letter S, and I'm hearing sharing. They want to share more time together. They want to share more time together. They want to share food together. Like, this person is just desperate to be around you. We have the letter K, so I kind of feel like knuckles. Like, maybe when this person's nervous, they do something with their knuckles, or there's something that's distinct about their hands, but knuckles is coming through. I'm also feeling like this is a very, like, when they get frustrated, they may get angry, and they may, like, I don't know, listen. But there's something about their hands here and knuckles that is coming through. And we have the letter Q. So first of all, I'm hearing queen, like you're their queen. you can take that as king if you prefer, but I just feel like this person puts you up on a pedestal, and there's something quite unique about you is what I heard. I just saw 1111 as well over here. We also have another C, so 2 C's equals 2 letters, double letters in the first, middle, last name. We have the letter Z. I'm kind of feeling here zoom, zoom, zoom. This person is racing to come back. This cycle of separation can't end quick enough for your person group 4. And with the X here, they feel like this is quite an experience and they don't know for how much longer they can stay in this tough cycle. This person wants to create new experiences. I don't know if this person wants to keep this job, if I'm honest with you, if that's what it is. Whatever this separation is, they hate it. And they're starting to realize that it isn't worth, like this experience isn't worth the pain. With the letter T here, I'm hearing turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely. Turn around, apparently, turn around. This person is just wanting to turn around. We have Earth, so this person could be an Earth sign. That is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have maybe. This person is trying to second guess the things that led them into this predicament. They're starting to think, God, there's got to be an easier way to do this. Like, surely there's a better way of living. I'm hearing heaven must be there. It's just got to be there. So maybe this person has to make a decision about how to fix this in the long term, so that they don't have to go back to this. You already know here. So most of you know this person fairly well. Like, they're someone who constantly pops up in these readings, and you either constantly talk to them or you constantly feel telepathically or psychically connected to them. Like, you're always talking in your own little secret things. All right. In terms of chakras, we have, let's start from the ground up. We have root chakra over here, Muladhara. So root chakra is kind of telling me that this person is experiencing major changes in their life, like bigger changes. Things are changing from the ground up for this person group 4. Like, this person may be physically moving. They may have changed a job recently. I just feel like these changes are massive, and if they haven't made them yet, they're thinking about making them, okay? What else do we have? I'm trying to find the next chronological chakra. I guess that would technically be the throat chakra, solar plexus. Solar plexus chakra is out here. So the solar plexus chakra is all about movement, determination, willpower. It's also just about sort of pushing things into motion. So I feel this person wanting things to change here. And this person is in a very masculine energy. Group 4, I don't know if they are a masculine person, but they are wanting masculine shifts, like proactive changes. They can't keep doing this passive business, especially with the throat chakra here. This person has a lot to say, and they're thinking about a lot too. They have a lot of thoughts that they want to create into fruition. With Vishuddha coming out, they want to put this into reality. But we do have the third eye and the crown chakra coming out as well. So there is a strong psychic intuitive connection between the two of you. And if they were to drunk call you, they would bring that up. They'd be like, I had that dream again. Would you believe? You were telling me to quit my job. And I said, I can't do that because I'm creating a future for us. And you said, but you're not happy. And then I woke up and I realized I'm not happy. They would talk to you about their dreams, because I feel like that's the kind of relationship that you guys have. Now, in terms of signs, we have Scorpio coming out, and we also have Cancer. So I'm seeing a lot of watery energy here, a very intuitive connection, and a sense of transformation coming for this group. We have the first house coming out, self, new, and first. So I kind of feel here, group 4, your connection is about to have a new beginning. I also feel like there's a newfound confidence here. There's some sort of new cycle happening in this connection, and it involves the both of you, and it involves the both of you wanting this as well. Like, you both support each other through this new cycle. We also have the 6th house coming out. This hardly ever comes out. When it does, I do think it's quite special. So the 6th house is technically influenced by Virgo, and for this cutout, I specifically wrote routines, health, and service to others. So kind of what I'm feeling is like this person is fed up with the routine that they're in, and they want to change that. They want to prioritize meaning. They want to prioritize this need to look after themselves and to look after the people they care about. I get that your person has an inspired, compassionate side to them, that they haven't fully explored, and you're helping them explore that and embrace that. Excuse me. Oh my God, I'm talking so fast. I can't get enough air in. I'm going to get hiccups soon. Yeah, the service to others is curious. I think your person may have a very big change in career. Like they may go from like working in mining to working in charity organizations, you know, like that kind of big transformation. They want more meaning in their life. With the 10th house here, they feel bound by some sort of structure. And I do get that they're a traditional person. They like to be a provider. They like to be someone who looks after the people they love and care about. They have some sort of protector energy here. Like they're a traditionalist in that way. But I also feel like they're bound by some sort of authoritative structure that seems to be keeping them in this difficult routine. We have the 12th house here as well. So I am seeing an ending that will offer a new beginning for your connection. I'm also seeing that this person has a lot to talk to you about. And there's more talk here about that sort of Neptune, third eye, Pisces, intuitive energy that we were picking up on. I do feel like this person connects to you astrally, like they have a very strong energetic connection to you. They dream about you. They fantasize about their future with you. They think about you so much that it's impossible for you not to think about them. Let's just put it that way. I'm talking hella fast, so I want to get some more cards for you, and then I'll get into some channeled messages cards. Group 4, please, Spirit. What do they need to know about their connection with this person? Spirit is highlighting career for you guys, but let's see what comes out. Group 4, what do they need to know about this connection? We have travel, manifestation, and clarity. So the answers you seek are coming. Clarity is coming. Your manifestations are also being coming into fruition. They will be created, or they're going to pay off. So don't give up on your manifestations. Surrender what you can't control, but keep that intention clear. And with travel here, travel is a blockage. There's distance or some sort of separation that's a blockage, but I do see that quickly becoming like the travel. If distance is a blockage, travel is going to be the literally in the cards for this reconciliation. Spirit is saying this connection is blessed. You actually have good luck. I do see reconciliation happening here. I see the distance being closed. Whatever it is, whatever separation you feel with this person, it is going to be, because closure is required in order to get over a level of grief. Like there's an emotional loss. I feel like there's more pain than necessary right now. Spirit is saying more pain than necessary is being created because of this. It wasn't supposed to be this painful. Compassion, kindness, confidence. Spirit is asking for you to have confidence. They want you to be happy, and you're not. You're torturing yourself. Someone here is really just crying and beating themselves up over the situation, but this connection was supposed to be a blessing. Spirit is saying the answers you seek are literally coming. Okay, Group 4, bottom deck energy is healing. This connection will move into healing waters very, very soon. Now, I do just want to get you some channeled messages, so let us start with these cards. Excuse me. I cannot hold. Oh my Lord, I've been shuffling a lot in a very short period of time, but wow. Alrighty. I really couldn't hold those cards. Group 4. What would their person like to say to them? If they drunk called Group 4, what would their person say? If I asked you to stay, would you leave? I'm hearing Baby It's You by London Grammar. I don't know if you've heard that song, but they're saying that it's always been you. Like, I'm not afraid anymore. Like, if you think there's other things going on, there isn't. I'm not afraid anymore. Someone has a newfound confidence that they didn't have a little while ago, and it's giving them the motivation to make the changes necessary. There's a mutual energy here. Your person respects you so much. They love you so much, but it's not so much love. Like, some of you need to know that this person just, you are incredible in their eyes, and they really want a balanced give and take of energy. Your person is a provider, Group 4, so they have to feel somewhat responsible and successful in this connection. And when they aren't, when they don't feel like they're looking after you and looking after what you have together, then they really take it personally. With the please give me time, I've never felt this way before, your person kind of feels like they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. And it's almost like if they were to fix this solution themselves, they would have to move mountains in order to do it. I am getting a level of like divine timing here, needing to make this all happen, but I also get the end of a tough cycle approaching as well for you. I'm seeing, I hope you wait for me, but Spirit is saying that this person is craving intimate connections with you. This person fantasizes about you sexually. Spirit is saying you are right about this connection, but your logical mind tells you you aren't. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. In the reverse, this person wants to heal. They want you to feel confident. They want you to feel supported. They don't want you to doubt the love that they have for you. This person is very invested in you, to say the least. What else would Group 4's person say? Yeah, they want to renew the love in this relationship. This connection has a new beginning, a new emotional beginning. As soon as you guys get to come together physically, holy hell, it's like the heavens will sing, because there is so much love and light in your union. We have I need more time, and I do feel that your person is still working out the logistics of it. Group 4. What would their person say to them if they could say anything? I feel the same way. The Two of Cups. I feel the same way. I'm feeling it on both ends. Like, I feel the same way as in I miss you. I just want to touch you. I just want to hold you. This separation hurts me too. But I also love you. Like, I feel the same way in the positive way. Like, I love you. I care about you. I miss you. I think about you. All of it. I feel the same way. This love doesn't scare me anymore. This love doesn't scare me anymore. Words do hurt, and I'm going to prove myself through actions that I mean what I say. What else would Group 4's person like to share with them? Wrongful advice. They may have taken the wrong advice or committed themselves to an institution that led to them feeling like they weren't following their happiness here. This person craves intimacy with you. They feel like you heal them, and they really want a new beginning. This person feels like they need to bust through some sort of structure, like a structure or an institution is keeping this person away from you. Some sort of commitment that they found themselves in. It feels like a work commitment for most of you. Group 4, please, Spirit. What would their person say to them if they drunk called Group 4? What would their person say to them if they drunk called Group 4? Yeah, it's definitely work for most of you. What would their person say to them if they drunk called Group 4? Yeah, this person wants to just hold you and kiss you. Holy heck. You guys, yeah, you have a beautiful energy, Group 4. I'm getting that this is a very small separation that is going to end very soon. Like, in the sense of, like, the cycle will end soon. You may feel like you've been separated for a very long time, but you're coming together very soon. What does this person want to say to Group 4? If they drunk called Group 4, what would they say, please, Spirit? What would this person say to Group 4 if they drunk called Group 4? Holy hell, I gotta end it there. Bottom deck energy is, we found a lake and a boat for two and rode until, this card is haunting me. And rode until the nighttime grew. I'm not going home. This person wants to abscond with you, is what I'm hearing. That song is The Island by Box of Light. This person wants to escape reality with you. This, oh my lord, this card. I want to wife you. Give me one chance. I'll show you I'm the type to give you everything you need. Wife You by Sam Tompkins. And that's interesting because you got ST here as well. Now, this card has been haunting me, but it's going into the pile with the others. That card came out for 3 of the groups. I'm a little bit angry at it because I'm like, please. Alright, anyway, you guys got the Kiss You card. There's only one of these kissing cards in here. There's a lot of sexual ones, but I feel like a kiss in your case is more intimate. I think I want to kiss you right now, right here in front of everybody, right now. Kiss You Right Now, Duckworth is the song. We also have, I think I got a girl crush. You want it, but you can't admit. If they look at us, I don't care. Like, this person, when you guys reunite, if it's in an airport, they will kiss you in front of everybody. Girl crush, Boys Noise, and Rico Nasty. This person doesn't care what other people think. They just want you so badly. Well, I'll be damned. Smell cinnamon. Couldn't shake the taste. Woman, oh woman, I need you tonight. So that song is Woman, oh woman by the Rubens. You could replace that with Man, oh man. Kiss Me Hard. 2 kissing songs. Kiss Me Hard Before You Go. I just wanted you to know that, baby, you're the best. Summertime Sadness. Lana Del Rey. You're the light at the end of the tunnel of a dark, dark period.
Wait 10 years, we'll be together. I said better late than never, just don't make me wait forever. Less I know, the better. This person is highlighting a long period of waiting, allegedly. Like this connection has been on a period of pause for a long time. Now here's the song that's been haunting me. Getting freaky in the sheets, we taken body shots. Then I finished with a facial just to top it off. Vossy Bop by Stormzy. So someone here could be a bit of a grime fan or a hip hop fan. But mostly, listen, that's a sexual card. So this reunion is going to be very physical as well. Bound to fall in love. Hey, you remember where we first met? Admitting is the first step. I feel like this person wants to renew something with you. They want to start a new cycle with you. Bound to by Kanye West. I actually love that song. It's just, the sample too. It's such a beautiful, this original sample is such a beautiful song too. All right, you never had somebody stay a while. You're caught up in your ways. I'm not rushing, but when you need some loving, I'll be there. To be loved, Elijah Blake. This person feels like you're just their soft sanctuary of love and warmth, and they just want to heal this. They just want to come to you. It feels like we only go backwards, baby. I got my hopes up again. No, not again. So they may have had travel delays because of everything that's going on in the world, and it's really hit them hard this time. Feels like we only go backwards. Tame Impala. We also have fears in my eyes. It is overdue. I'm going to take the risk as I fall for you. So this person could take some risky behavior in order to get close to you. That song is Downtown by Ramon. We also have feeling it overtake, all that I used to hate, one by one, every trait, going with what I always longed for, same old mistakes, Rihanna. So they're wanting to break this cycle. They're wanting to get out of something that's kept them bound for so long. And it could be their work, because this is my work card. Well, it's a bumblebee, bumblebee. That's Bumblebee by Art vs. Science, and it is literally the only card I have in this deck that's about work. So they do feel like something here is just causing unnecessary pain in your connection, and Spirit is agreeing and saying this is going to end. You'll get clarity. This connection is blessed with good luck, reconciliation, and an opportunity for healing. So group 4, that's what I'm seeing for you. I loved your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in, and it was such a pleasure to channel your energy. I hope it was entertaining to see what this person would say if they drunk called you. As always, take what resonates. Don't force anything to fit. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.